Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Welcome to the online support program. I am Razia Ali, your computer science teacher. It's my first lecture of 10th class computer science. This lecture is related to chapter number 1, programming techniques. Before starting the topics, let me tell you what this chapter is about. This chapter is actually about the algorithms and flowcharts. Actually, a computer is a general purpose electronic machine invented to help people solve various problems. Computer must be programmed by human beings to perform various tasks. Various programming techniques are used for solving problems on computer. Actually, this unit explains how to write algorithms and draw flowcharts, which are essential to develop a computer program. So this chapter is related to algorithms and flowcharts. Now let's start the topics. Today's topics are problem solving, defining the problem, analyzing the problem, planning the solution of the problem, CANDID solution of the problem, and select the best solution. Now let's start with the first topic. The first topic is problem solving, means to solve the problem. In computer science, problem solving means to find the accurate or best solution for a problem. Actually, the process of finding solution to difficult or complex issues are known as problem solving. Problem solving is the main task of computer science, which is the job of computer programmer. Programmer must first understand how a human solve a problem, then translate it into a set of instruction in a programming language that a computer can understand and execute. So for solving a problem in a computer, a programmer must follow all these steps for developing best solution, for finding a best solution. So that is defining the problem. The steps are defining the problem, analyzing the problem, planning the solution of the problem, CANDID solution of the problem, select the best solution. For finding the best solution of the problem, programmer must follow step by step all these steps. Okay, let's start with the first step, that's defining the problem. What is defining the problem? It means actually what the problem is. To identify the problem, to diagnose the problem. For example, if I have headache, so the doctor should diagnose why what is my problem, what is my headache is because of. So if he can find my headache problem reason, so he can prescribe me a best solution or best medicine. Otherwise, if doctor does not find my problem, so he could not prescribe a good medicine. So defining the problems actually mean to identify the problem. Actually, what is the problem? Okay, it involves diagnosing the situation so that the focus on the real problem and not on its symptoms. Another way of thinking about problem definition would be the goal or idea state defines how much of problem exists or even whether or not there is a problem. So defining the problem is initial stage of problem solving. It's very important to understand the problem before the programmer starts working on its solution. So while finding the problem, actually what is the problem, we have to be very careful. We have to read carefully the problem. Second point, we have to find out what the problem asks to do. And third point, what information can be obtained from the problem. And the fourth point, we have to keep in our mind that what is required to be calculated as the solution of the problem. Hope you understand that what is actually defining the problem means to what is actually the problem. Second point is while solving the problem, second point is analyzing the problem. Second step we have to follow. In second step, we have to in our mind different types of questions arises. For example, WH questions: why, who, how, when, what, if. So all these questions arises in our mind. So for answers of all these questions, we have to think. At this stage of problem solving, the programmer investigates the problem and gathers as much information as possible to find the solution. So WH questions can be like this: that what is the proper sequence of steps, what are the inputs, what will be the outputs, how many solutions are possible, which solution is the best and why, how solution will be implemented, it is possible to solve the problem. So all these questions when arises in our mind, so that is known as analyzing the problem. Actually we are analyzing the problems and to how to solve for solution. So analyzing the problem includes different types of questions. The third step for solving a problem is planning the solution of the problem. So it's the most important stage of the problem. Planning the solution of problem is a creative stage of problem solving. It refers to dividing the solution into steps and arranging them into proper order that will solve the problem. In planning stage, actually writing algorithms, flow charts, writing the steps of algorithm in any high level programming languages are included. So if we spend a lot of time in planning stage to plan the solution of the problem, our answer, our goal will be achieved, our solution of the problem will be achieved. So we have to spend a lot of time in planning stage to make the solution best. So in planning stage we write algorithms, flowcharts and programming language. So it is very important stage of the problem solving. So the fourth stage of problem solving is candid solution of the problem. What is candid solution of the problem? If we have a problem, we can solve it with different methods. For example, in mathematics, if I have to solve a question, so I have different methods for solving that questions, but we have to select the methods. We can solve the problem with all the methods. So candid solution means to solve a problem in different methods. Actually it means all the possible solution of the problem that produces correct result are known as candid solution. It means that the problem can be solved with different solutions, solution 1, solution 2, with different methods, solution 3, solution 4, 5, 6, 7. You can solve your problem with different methods and different solution. So all the possible solution through which you can solve, all possible methods through which you can solve your problem is known as candid solution. So candid solutions, all the possible solutions for your problem. The last stage is select the best solution. When you solve your problem in different methods, so from that solutions you have to find the best solution. So best solutions criteria depends upon speed, cost, complexity. We will select the solution whose speed and cost and complexity is good. So let's see these pictures. If you are going towards your goal, if your way is complex, so you will reach your goal late. If your way is not complex, so you will reach your goal sooner and in a good way. Cost, if your way is complex, so its cost will be high. So if your way is straight, its cost also will be low. So this is the best solution because it's not complex, its way is straight, and you can reach your goal speed. So for finding the solution of the problem, you have to select best solution, and best solution depends on speed, cost, complexity. Speed should be high, cost should be low, and complexity should be low. So I hope you understand that how to solve your problem. Here's assignment for you. Question number 1 is describe the steps involved in problem solving. Question number 2, define computer. Actually,